Asanteni kwa heshima na kutetea.
I speak to you today with a deep conviction that our country is firmly on the path to stability and progress. We have weathered turbulent times, navigated serious challenges, and through courage, policy decisions pursued with resolve, we have not only stabilized our economy, but also charted a clear course to long-term prosperity. Since August 2022, Kenya has recorded an average annual growth of an average of 5%, outperforming the global average of 3.3% and the regional average of 3.8%. Just last month, the International Monetary Fund projected our GDP to reach US dollars 132 billion. That is 17 trillion Kenya shillings, making us the largest economy in our region and the 6th largest economy in our continent. At the same time, inflation has declined sharply from 9.6% in October 2022 to 3.8% in May this year, well below our target of 5% and bringing welcome relief to households and businesses. This reflects the strength of our economic fundamentals and the impact of our bold reforms. During the same period, the shilling appreciated by nearly 20% against the US dollar, from Kenya shillings 162 to Kenya shillings 129, making it one of the best performing currencies in the world. The central bank rate has decreased from 13 to 10%, lowering the cost of borrowing and spurring private sector activity. Additionally, our foreign exchange reserves now stand at US dollars 10 billion, extending our import cover from 2.5 to 4 months. Efficient mills are more profitable and offer farmers optimal returns. Conversely, outdated mills, some of which run on plants that are over 50 years old, recover only 1 ton of sugar from nearly 20 tons of cane, shortchanging our growers and robbing them of their sweat. In this connection, the recent competitive leasing of 4 state-owned factories, Nzoia, Chemelil, Sony, and Moroni, is another strategic step to inject efficiency, restore profitability, and safeguard farmers' livelihoods. Our goal is to modernize the mills, ensure prompt payment to farmers, workers' salaries and wages, and transform these once struggling factories into productive and sustainable enterprises. For years, these factories were a financial burden on the exchequer, surviving only on repeated taxpayer-funded bailouts while failing to pay farmers and workers. The government of Kenya has acknowledged its limitation in managing these mills. Let it be clearly understood that neither the factories nor their assets, including land, have been sold. They remain public property, leased under strict terms to private sector players to deliver shared value and revive the industry for the benefit of farmers, workers, communities, the sector, and the nation. We have successfully transitioned to a competence-based education system, moving away from rote learning towards a dynamic, skills-based approach aligned with the 21st century needs and our socio-economic goals. Our next priority is to ensure every school has infrastructure and equipment needed to support both learners and teachers. To support this transition, and respond to the needs of our growing population, we have undertaken the largest teacher recruitment drive since independence, employing 76,000 new teachers over a period of 2 years, and are on course on additional 24,000 teachers by January next year. We also have built more than 23,000 additional classrooms, easing pressure on existing infrastructure and shielding teachers and learners from the burden of overcrowded classrooms. At the tertiary level, we have revolutionized education financing through a new student-centered funding model that ensures the sustainability of our TVETs and universities while expanding access for learners. Today, students from poor families get up to 90% of government scholarships, with parents paying only a nominal fee. In recognition of the transformative power of technical and vocational education and training, in tackling pressing socioeconomic challenges such as youth unemployment, skills gaps, and poverty, the government is aggressively scaling up investment in technical training. TVET colleges enrollment is set to grow fourfold from 500,000 last year to 2 million by the end of this year, equipping a new generation with skills and knowledge needed to drive Kenya's industrialization, innovation, and economic competitiveness. Ladies and gentlemen, to further empower ordinary Kenyans and small businesses with affordable credit, the Hustler Fund has supported over 25 million borrowers, disbursed 70 billion, and mobilized 4.5 billion in savings. It has also introduced a revolutionary credit rating system that is transforming to address persistent challenges such as irregular premiums and other contributions among informal sector workers. We are introducing an innovative and inclusive payment solution called Lipa Sha Pole Pole or Lipa Sha Mos Mos. This initiative enables Kenyans to remit their annual SHA contributions through flexible, manageable installments, whether monthly, weekly, or even daily, based on their financial ability. It ensures families maintain continuous health coverage without financial strain, while simultaneously promoting the sustainability of the health insurance fund. Lipa Sha Pole Pole has been made possible through a strategic partnership between the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Cooperatives and MSMEs, mobile network operators, and financial institutions through the Hustler Fund. The system is simple and accessible to citizens. Citizens can dial *147# and follow the prompts to enroll and begin their contributions immediately. In addition to enhancing access to health insurance, we have prioritized the availability of essential medical equipment in public health facilities, moving away from the previous managed equipment services model, which placed maintenance and service delivery responsibilities solely on county governments. We have adopted a more efficient approach under the National Equipment Supply Program. Under this new model, the national government, working in collaboration with county governments, engages directly with equipment manufacturers and suppliers to deploy critical medical equipment based on county-specific needs. Payments are made on a fee-for-service basis aligned with the gazetted SHA tariffs. This output-based financing mechanism ensures that facilities are reimbursed only for actual services rendered, thereby enhancing accountability and guaranteeing the availability, functionality, and quality of medical services across public health institutions in our republic. I urge every Kenyan to take charge of their health by enrolling with the Social Health Authority so that together we can end the heartbreaking cycle where families are forced to auction their livestock, sell their land, or part with their life's possessions just to afford medical care. No Kenyan should choose between life-saving treatment and their dignity. Let us unite to build a healthcare system rooted in dignity, equality, and compassion, a system where access to care is a right, not a privilege for a few. Asanteni sana kwa kutukaribisha Homa Bay. Tunawaheshimu, tunawapenda, na mimi nataka niwahakikishie safari hii tutatembea kwa pamoja. Nataka nimshukuru ndugu yangu mkubwa Mheshimiwa Raila Odinga aka Baba kwa kuunganisha pamoja na mimi taifa letu la Kenya. Tuondoe siasa ya chuki na ukabila na mambo ya kisirani. Tuwaweke watu wa Kenya pamoja kwa sababu umoja ni nguvu. Ndio muimbaji mmoja hapa akatuambia, one waonge wasiwasi, one waonge watch, one wachodho mana teach. Alisema hakusema? Nirudie. One waonge wasiwasi, one waonge watch, one wachodho mana teach. Kwa Mheshimiwa Kindiki na Mheshimiwa Raila pengine hamuelewi hiyo lugha, inamaanisha hatuna wasiwasi, hatuna midomo mingi, tunachapa kazi. Ile kazi bila break ndio tunachapa. Ni kweli ama si kweli watu wa Homa Bay? Tuendelee ama tuendelee? Mimi nasema asante sana. I thank you all. God bless you. God bless our great country Kenya.
Kwa jukumu la kubeba bendera ya kikosi cha 7, Luteni Victor Kiptum Bet. Chini yake Captain Joash Kitai, wakiwa katika mavazi yao rasmi ya sherehe. Divisheni ya 3, Mheshimiwa Rais. Jeshi la Wanamaji, chini yake Meja Vincent Mtua Mwikia, wakiwa katika mavazi yao rasmi ya sherehe. Parade Adjutant Captain Tom Ogoma Obonyo, Mwekalama Chitai na Corporal Jeffwa waweze kuendelea.
Mheshimiwa Rais, linafuata hivi sasa ni gwaride la vikundi likiongozwa na jeshi letu company wakiwa wamebeba miavuli yao, Mbabu wakiwa wamebeba miavuli yao, Madaraka katika magwanda yao mepesi ya kivita. Mheshimiwa Rais, wanafuata hivi sasa ni polisi wa kitaifa Kenya Police Service, chini yake Superintendent Julius Kemoi akisaidiana na Chief Inspector, chini yake Chief Inspector Peter Kamoiro akisaidiana na Inspector Vincent Korir, wakiwa katika mavazi yao rasmi ya Mheshimiwa Rais, wanafuata hivi sasa ni kikosi spesheli cha kutumia majibwa almaarufu kama K9 Squad. Chini yake Chief Inspector Robert Ndegwa akisaidia na Inspector Felix Uituni. Sherehe wanafuata hivi sasa ni polisi wa kupambana na wezi wa mifugo. Chini yake Inspector Dennis Omondi katika mavazi wamebeba miavuli yao. Service chini yake Superintendent Julius Kemoi akisaidia na Chief Inspector. Wanafuata hivi sasa Mheshimiwa Rais ni GSU. Chini yake Chief Inspector Peter Kamoiro, chini yake Inspector Kevin Walukana Njani katika mavazi yao mazito ya kikazi. Mheshimiwa Rais, wanaopita hivi sasa ni askari wa kuchunga fuo zetu za bahari,
wa kupambana na ghasia magerezani. Chini yake Inspector Eric Omolo. Ya sherehe kikundi cha pili, kikundi cha kinadada. Chini yake Chief
wa muziki Captain Kelvin Ochieng Omulo, Senior Drum Major Warrant Officer 2 Meshula Mtuadhambo.